Hey, Steve Zook, welcome back to polkzoo channel on the Guitar Letter System. Hey, I'm showing this 70s Ovation. I think it's model 1616 USA made. It's got some really interesting kind of like bear claw or what you call kind of bear footprint, wood on the top. And this thing's really sounding good. It's got a really nice resonance. I know I say all my guitars are special, but they are. This is a business of passion, and I'm just addicted to music and guitars, and I'm kind of semi-retired. I really don't need to sell anything I own, but I like to keep buying other stuff and turning really cool people on to great value in guitars. That's really what it's more about. And I know the great guitars from the average ones, and the great guitars are few and far between, like I always say. But I've been playing this a little bit more lately. It kind of just sat in the case for months. But since I've been playing it lately, it's starting to open up again and really sounding nice, even unplugged. And then you add, and now this had a little buzz to it, which I fixed. Now, I was talking last night of the video with this where it was going and everything. I talked about either taking a piece of sandpaper and making a circle and putting it in and out the input jack, or just spraying a 1/4 inch plug with a little WD-40 and going in and out 15 times. And actually, that's what I did, and it worked perfectly because I think the rust builds up in the inside. The WD-40 kind of softens it and allows it to come off, and I don't think it takes that much for it to clog it up, but it's working perfectly now, as you can see. But anyway, I'm not going to do a big, long, super demo. I just... This is really a nice guitar. It's got a repaired crack that was repaired by Chicago Music Exchange, which is a huge store. They have really top luthiers. But yeah, this is really a lot of guitar, and I work really hard to find great guitars. And like I said, it's more of a passion to me and kind of a spiritual thing, kind of a Zen thing. I like to help guitars find a good home and help people find good value. It's a lot harder to find great value, even in new guitars, but especially in used guitars too. It's hard to find good value because every guitar is so much different. But I've sold quite a few Ovations in my life. Artists like John McLaughlin, Al Di Meola, have used the Ovation guitars, and they're really nice. They really have a nice sound, but they're all a little different. But I really like it. I'm starting to really like this guitar. Seems like every time I start to fall in love with a guitar, somebody buys it. I think that the universe is trying to teach me about non-attachment, The joke there is the Buddha wasn't a guitar player, so he didn't have to worry about non-attachment with guitars. And by the way, it's really neat the way certain equipment works well together. This Roland Cube 60 on the acoustic setting with a little bit of digital reverb and this guitar just goes goes together like, you know, lobster dipped in warm butter. Anyway, this is a short demo. I mostly just wanted to show that the guitar is not, you know, as you can tell, it's not buzzing or anything. I fixed the input jack issue. Kind of a Glocken chord. Anyway, really nice guitar. So mostly just wanted to show that. Anyway, really nice guitar. And this is the real deep bowl, so that's one of the reasons it has so much tone, because it's got a lot of body depth, you know. And this one has a great setup too. I mean, really don't think anybody would need to mess with this at all. It plays great. It's easy to play. But yeah, the Roland Cube 60 is really a great amp. I was going to sell this for a couple $100. I think I'm just going to keep it. It's got a great, clean, really good overdrive. You know, the effects that they use, I think it's called the Cos modeling or whatever. But the acoustic channel with an acoustic guitar just sounds wonderful, as you can hear. I love digital reverb. I think digital reverb really adds a nice, you know, sound. I don't know if you heard that, but I was actually doing 2 licks at once. I was using a little bit of my fingernail on that. But yeah, this guitar really has a sound. I think I had this at $7.99. I'll go $6.49 on this guitar, and I'm not overselling. This is really a nice. This is unplugged. But I just love the sound through this Roland, man. Just sounds like a Sounds like I'm in a recording studio with a really, really high grade, like $10,000 lexicon or something. It just sounds great. Of course, it sounds different to my ear than what you're hearing with an $80 Zoom Q3, but. But anyway, yeah, this has got those kind of bear claw or bear footprint figure in the wood, and I've sold a lot of Ovations the last 30, 35 years, but this one really has a sound. I'm not just saying that because it sounds good. I really don't care if I sell it or not, but you know, I'm running out of room to be. I've bought a lot of guitars the last 3 or 4 months, and I'm kind of running out of room. I've got a little bit smaller office now. But yeah, this guitar has got a really nice setup, and the pickup sounds really, really, really natural, and it's just a really super guitar. I really like it. All right, folks. So I think I had this, and it comes with a really, really nice brown Ovation hard case, really great case. This guitar's got the mojo. This has got the magic. It's the kind of guitar you play and you kind of get inspired, you know. But yeah, if you're looking for a good amp and you don't want to spend a lot of money, the Roland Cube 60, the older ones, really sound good. And the digital delay really sounds good. The overdrive sounds killer. I'm not real into overdrive these days. But man, I think I forget what I paid for mine, but you can find them out there for a couple hundred, 250, somewhere in that range, and they really sound good, really good clean, you know, really good clean tone. But anyway, I had this at about $7.99. I'll go $6.49. Yes, you need to pay some shipping. Really nice guitar. Ovation 1616, made in USA. I think it's made in the 70s. Great setup. It's really, really a nice guitar. Very, very musical. Yeah, it's got the little bit wider neck, you know, kind of like a nylon string, you know. And yeah, it's really, really a great guitar. I'm going to miss it, and that's not sales BS. See.